Right, hello. So, welcome to the first part of the PToH Christmas event commentary. So, to start, you'll spawn here, so just kind of walk through. Dodge these things. Jump across, try not to hit the ice. You'll get hit by the ice anyway. Jump over this, and you reach the first segment. There's the Christmas tree, a vending machine, and at the point here, there will be rocks blocking this. And then you can go out there to the Christmas tree. But let's continue with where you're meant to go. So, just hop over to the minecart, jump in, and press W to go forward. Press jump to jump and avoid the obstacles. And hope that you don't die. Please take this very carefully. It would just be annoying if you died. But now you reach the first area. Don't mind that's you fighting. And we start with part 1 of this commentary, which is going to be these 4 rooms and the tower. This is segment 1. That's not meant to be that. But this is segment 1, the first area we'll play. The room of icy edifice. This room is it's fairly basic. The route progression is quite simple. It's just kind of go where you think you'd go, and then hope that that's the right way. Because this room is very weird. As you can see, the kind of blue ice effect is semi-transparent. So it is a really trippy room. And you go around here, do that jump, do these jumps here, and just kind of follow the route of progression. Oh, that's my fault. I'll meet you back up there. Alright, I am back. Right, there we go. Adventure adjusted. And time to continue. You can land there, just make sure you don't somehow fall in the one stud gap. And just kind of jump up here. Right around to there. Pretty easy jumps. And now you're at the second part of this room, where the route progression is, Hoyle, it's really annoying because I hate the route progression. It's terrible, yet you can kind of see where to go. Like here, you're meant to go down there, that's kind of clear. But anyway, at this point, you are nearing the end of the room. It's the shortest room, I think. But you are approaching the end. Actually, no. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're approaching the end, and that is the room of icy edifice done. I really like this song. Anyway, just step on this pad, and you don't normally have to do this, I should mention, please. You will just spawn right here. But for the room of snowy alpines, this is my least favourite room of the first part. Because it's just, basically, this is one big outside section. It's also made by Coilvat. Coilvat makes both the easy rooms. Anyway, you just go through here. You can see right for that truss maze, just follow my lead and please go forward. Don't try going sideways. Either go forwards or backwards so you don't climb on the trusses. This is just kind of basic raps. That jump, it's pretty easy. If you fail that, I'll be surprised if you can beat this event. Anyway, that jump, it's easy to go on the truss, but just turn that way. Then I find jumping like that with D, and if you want, use shift lock mid-air, like I would. But here, so you've got to make sure that you're jumping on top of it, because this snow is actually Cankalode Falls. like that part is. So jump around there, and that's where the snow gimmick ends, thankfully. Here, just do a simple wrap. Yeah, it's easier to do this from the left side. Please do it from the left side. This one, just use D and W and D, and this one W and A. Just a jump. Go down here and jump out. Please don't bonk your head there. That would just be sad. And do some basic wraps. Yeah, this jump can be kind of confusing. So I find going into it with W and D if you really want to be accurate. But anyway, you jump here. Climb up this ladder. Do this jump like that. Jump there, and that's the wind pad. Room of snowy alpines. And I'll teleport back. You won't have to do this again. Same thing. In the third room, remove cryogenic freeze by Tyzik. I really like this room. The atmosphere is just so good. And as you can tell, I'm really sorry for speedrunning this. I shouldn't be. It's a really speedrunnable room. As you can tell, it's mostly just kind of basic jumps. Like there, you just jump up there, walk. You can just jump over there. Don't do the thing I did. I think it's a wrap. You can wrap, but honestly, it's worth just doing that. Anyway, this is for that, go like out and then turn. And then for this, just walk forward and go to the bottom, and then do a sort of 180-degree turn. Here, just jump to the left, basic stuff, and you beat in the room. It's that easy. It's the easiest room here, in my opinion. It's really enjoyable, and it's speedrunnable. I hate having to teleport back. Anyway, this teleport system will be useful if you want to replay stuff. Anyway, for now, the last room of the first segment, room of Festive Factory. Kinda just go through here, jump there, jump down there, and first person. This is the hardest room of the first segment, I should mention. Like that. I would cut, but it's like 3 seconds, so just climb up this ladder, and you're onto the inside part. You can just go off like that, however I find, yeah, this is a GBJ. So, yeah, that's a GBJ, I should mention. You will have to quick reset if you do that. But anyway, back to where we were. Here, you can just use D and slide off, but I find it is easier to flick, especially considering I'm pretty sure you need to know trust flicking for later. And just walk in and just hold D there. This is a really tough jump. I find if you jump from further away and you press D in like mid-air, kind of like I just did there, then you should be good. This one is just some basic claustrophobia gameplay. That's like the jump from Room of Snowy Alpines. And you're on this outside section. Just jump through to there. Pretty easy jump. Now here, this jump sucks. You can do that, or what I find is easier, if you go around there and then you hold W and you get on the truss. Just jump there, jump around to here. And I find, yeah, you can do that, and I'd honestly probably recommend doing it. And then you have this lock jump, which is a bit long, so just line it up. Not really like a climbable 12 stud, but just make sure you line it up. Anyway, that's a bit of a weird jump. I should say how to do this. I find if you jump back out, yeah, not like that. Go on like the edge, jump out, and then go in, like press W at the last second. do a head hitter, just a long jump. And yeah, from here it's pretty basic. Here just walk off, don't jump off, or else you'll hit your head and die. That jump is pretty simple, honestly, and this is the win pad. So there you go, Room of Festive Factory. That's the 4th room done, and I expect if you're like me and you're speedrunning this event, it's time for the 3rd and for the 5th and final part of segment 1, Tower of Frosty Obstacles. It's difficult. I find it's about as hard as Room of Festive Factory in terms of gameplay, but it has I feel like Room of Festive Factory is harder. Anyway, this is just really basic raps. I find, yeah, this is just basic rap. Apart from this jump, yeah, that jump, you've got to kind of jump in and hold W. Then for that, you've got to kind of really jump out. Don't worry about hitting your head hit. Nothing's gonna happen. Then for this jump, go out like that, and treat it like a wall there, kind of, and just jump around to the edge. Jump there, and this is just some basic jumps. Jump left and press W. Another wrap, a basic wrap. Jump there, just some basic low roof. And you can jump it there. That's a bit of an odd jump, but you'll encounter it. And now you are on floor 2. Yeah, this is short. Bad idea, don't do that. Try and line it up like that so you can land there instead. That one, just jump off. It's a bit weird, but don't worry. Anyway, for this it's kind of the same strat as the first jump. Jump off using D. That one just press W, and here hold W until you get around it. And jump in there. I won't be showing any skips in these because most of them are just speedrunner skips. Apart, yeah, like jumping from there to there, that's just a speedrunner skip. But anyway, here I find if you hold D and W, then you can make it. Anyway, for the final floor, basic jumps. I really can't commentate on these. That one, just kind of press D mid-air so you don't bonk your head. This one, turn in halfway. Treat it like a wraparound. And now here, don't fail this. Final jump, don't mess up, so just walk onto this platform and go out like that. And there we go. Room of Festive Factory. I mean, not Room of Tower of Frosty Obstacles. So, I hope you all enjoyed this part 1. Part 2 will be coming soon. I promise. I will see you all in the next video.